welcome back to the podcast. I'm your co-host, Caroline.
Co-host Kimmie.
I don't know why I've adopted this accent. It was just in the moment.
it kind of just flows out of me.
It just kind of caught me.
It
like,
kind of flows at me.
Yeah, I was just like, well, you talk like this for real for like a long time. I think my accent's kind of not even like British. It's like giving Essex or something. Like I go to Essex.
I don't think that's Essex.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
No.
I feel like Essex is ghetto.
Hey,
I feel like
how
Essex.
that sound like.
Yeah, man, take out of me.
Hey, it's like a little bit more.
Take out of me.
It's like a little bit more Adele. Less Harry Potter. More Adele.
It's not Adele. It's about divorce, babes.
It's about divorce.
It's about divorce, babes.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. So now I know.
She's like, excuse me, I had a big breakfast earlier. The belt don't fit.
I
love it.
Now I know. Well, so we're going to okay, we're done. So now we're done. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on with our last episode. We were talking about like superpowers and stuff like that. And you know what I was just thinking?
We talked about. I thought we was gonna talk about the girly thing.
We are, but like I just also had this thought. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I should have said that.
Yeah.
I was also thinking like, I feel like, and y'all might think I'm crazy.
Okay.
Y'all might think I'm crazy, but let me be crazy, okay? But because I had saw this TikTok and it was a story of this. I don't know. I mean, she could have been lying, but I saw the story of like this woman who used to work in a dolphin, like in like a SeaWorld type or whatever, and she was like the cleaner there, and there was like a dolphin in the tank, and the dolphin was pregnant or whatever, and the dolphin telepathically spoke with the lady. It's like.
Yeah, no, I'm there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear this or no?
No.
Okay, so like the lady was saying that like, and then she was like, she could feel the dolphin's like sadness because the dolphin's baby was like taken from her and all that, whatever. And the dolphin just kept saying, "Oh, I want to like go back to the ocean. Like I don't know why I'm in here, whatever." And she would like every time she would be like cleaning, because she would clean at night. She would like come up to the tank and the dolphin would talk to her. But then after her baby was left, or like after her baby was like taken from her, she was like so sad, and she said she could even feel the sadness of the dolphin. Anyways, that's all to say that I think that we could actually like telepathically communicate. Like, you know how like sometimes we like are like we just catch the thoughts, but I feel like if we really tried hard enough, we could actually like hear our voices in each other's minds.
Guys, Caroline's been trying to pitch this for some time now.
Have I?
Yes, because you remember when we were driving up to Orlando and you were like, "We're not on the same frequency," and I was like, "Oh."
Because I genuinely...
And then you were like, no, because if we're just all tapped in and we
I
all
was
can
like,
dream, we can all talk.
I said if we're all tapped into the mainframe, we could really all talk to each other. That's not so hard of a concept. We used to do it back in the days before we had telephones.
That's exactly what you said. And then I remember I was so on board with it because it's a little bit mixed with the sleep deprivation. So I was like, yeah, you're so... And you know, it's one of those talks when you're so sleep deprived that everything sounds like a good idea. Like, you've hit that before. And I feel like I've hit that with you.
But that is a great idea. Like, if we really tried hard enough.
But the problem is
because
we sound like people that take drugs. Because you're like, because you're like hopped up on like energy. And I'm like, bro, you're so right. Like, frequency, man. I'm there with you. And then I remember I fucking fell asleep, woke up, and I said, now, what crack was we both smoking? Because what the fuck was she talking about? I were being like...
I don't think that's such a crazy...
I was like, what the fuck was this coming from?
I'm not even sleep deprived right now. I am telling you.
No. Now you're not. But I'm saying back then, I was like, no, there's no... And the funny part is, we never talked about it again. We just...
believed it because it's true. Because it's true.
I said, oh, okay.
Because it's true. Like, I feel like we could telepathically communicate, like how the dolphins telepathically communicate with us. Watch how in 50 years when the aliens finally come up from the surface, and we find that's why do you think that they don't like why sharks don't like dolphins? Huh? Why do you think they don't want us to communicate that much with dolphins?
I don't understand. Okay, let's be honest.
Dolphins are too smart.
Okay.
Because they could telepathically.
No,
that was me telepathically linking.
No, I fully believe that lady was just showing empathy and was just thinking like, well, if I was
a dolphin, I would be really sad.
Yeah, like in this fucking situation.
And if I was pregnant and I couldn't have a baby, I would be devastated.
Yeah, this would fucking kill me. I think that she was. I don't think she was actually.
No, she actually was.
No, I don't think she was. I think, you know what I think, honestly?
You know what? Fine, then I can't telepathically connect with you because you're not on the same frequency as me. I'm gonna find somebody else.
I can't stand you. The whole frequency shit.
But
But
find
to
somebody
me,
else to telepathically connect with. Who wants to try with me? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
oh, that person's in front.
I know it ain't.
I know it ain't the style.
I feel like we secretly do it. Like we just don't realize our power yet.
I was
We
just
be
about to
secretly
say it because you
connecting.
talked about the frequency shit, and then the rest of the whole entire trip, me and you would say shit
To-
like
at the
same
time.
time with the same tone, and I was
Yes.
like, no.
What
You
did I
get
do?
the fuck out my head.
Tapped into the mainframe. You believed it for a second. I squeezed my little fingers in there. I pried my fingers in there, squeezed in a little bit. She started poking around.
You sat there, you're like, what a beautiful brain. And just started, I was like, oh.
I look at her dream states. It's exactly when I'll pounce.
That's why I was fucking so sleep deprived. My ass was like, yeah, man.
Bro, you know what? We should talk about Universal.
Okay, we haven't talked
we
about.
didn't
even
know,
talk about that.
bro. Yeah. So it's guys, wish Kimmie a happy birthday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Yay. We
Yay.
have literally rounded right back around again to Kimmie's birthday.
Yeah, it
again.
is. Always.
Yeah.
I just wonder how that happened.
Yeah. How old are you?
27.
Oh my God, she's a big girl now. I'm a big kid now. At night.
At night. No.
Yeah.
it's-
So we went to Universal,
Yeah.
and that was her first time going to Universal because
It was.
well,
it was
the
a
first
Disney.
time going to
It was Disney
Universal
Universal.
Studios.
No.
And the first time also going to Disney.
No.
No.
Yeah. No. It was.
You've been to the other side of the park, but you haven't went to that
I
side.
never did any of those things. That's what I'm trying to tell
But
you.
But you said Grab Bash. You went
Yeah,
to
and
that.
I never did any of the like Grab Bash. We did the Dueling Dragons.
Yeah.
We did that broomstick ride.
Right.
And then we went to go eat food. And then by that time, we basically did the Rip Rocket ride and the Mummy, and that's it. That
Right.
was the Mummy ride, then the Rip Rocket, and that was it. That was literally
Yeah.
the end of.
So you only did that one half of the park. You didn't even go to the Harry Potter. Like
I swear
side.
to you, I took one picture with the guy who called me a muggle, the train conductor, and I had really warm butterbeer because even the cold butterbeer that we got was cold.
Yeah.
The one that I got
like
was
icy.
warm, like it was hot. I said, "Ew!" Like, who wants this
Yeah.
hot? So I remember drinking it and being like, this is
Nasty.
I wish I could like
So why did you
stop.
try it again?
no because when I first got the butterbeer, I tried it frozen because I said, well, maybe the one I got was hot because I seen people say like
There's a
cold and
one,
hot,
right?
but the hot one is like a completely different thing. So I was like, oh, I didn't know. So I got the frozen one. I like the frozen one, but I like the cold one. The cold one's nice.
Yeah.
The cold one I drank too fast.
You
But
slurped it.
I didn't even let it get a chance. Bitch, we was done. It was the minute we got out the little tavern, it was done. I was like,
too quick. Don't be making that sound into the microphone. I'm apologize to Viv again. That wasn't even yelling. I'm just want to apologize.
I'm sorry.
Why is she gulping like that into the microphone?
No, because that's literally what happened.
Yeah.
So it was my first time going to Disney and Universal because
Mhm.
Gabby had got some deal for
Mhm.
Disney, so that's why we ended up doing Disney because it was only supposed to do Universal. Gabby said she got some deal. We got some park hopping deal, so we could go to Disney. We went to Disney. I rode on Tower of Terror. I rode on the Star Wars one, the dinosaur one, the Mount Everest one. I think that's it. I think that's all the rides. Because me and Jamal shortly got fucking food poisoned by Disney, and I fully believe that.
Y'all don't want to hear my rants about Disney. Listen,
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about that. We
love
have an episode.
Do we?
Yeah.
In the past?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
you
we
mean in the
like
future?
in the
Oh,
future.
okay,
Like,
yeah. No,
that's gonna be
let's
one.
save it. Let's save it.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
save
gonna
it.
be saved.
Just a preference. I do love Disney. It's just, there's just Disney World is. We'll save it.
Wait, is it World for Universal or is it Land?
It's World for Universal?
yeah.
It's just Universal Orlando.
no.
What do you mean? For Disney?
Yeah.
It's Disney World. Disneyland is California.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I always get those mixed up. I'm
Well,
like Disneyland. And then-
Land is like, think of it as like in the land there's a LA. So you could like kind of like remember that's like Los Angeles. And then World is
Oh.
like OR, Orlando. That's like an easy.
That's smart as fuck.
Girl, I was down Disney's asshole. I'm telling you. I have so many fun facts.
Fun fact.
It was my hyperfixation for like 5 years. I'm not even joking. Like
That makes sense.
So I have a couple of little tidbits in there, but
yeah,
my rant it will be long and expeditious. It'll be a whole episode in the future whenever we get to it. But yeah, so
I
but
can't
for
wait.
Universal,
yeah, because Disney food poisoned both me and Jamal. Jamal never throws up because I have emetophobia, so he don't throw up because I don't throw up because that's gross because that shit scared me. But like he literally like ran and throw up. Like he like I had the pulled pork mac and cheese. And that shit came out fast. And I even me and him with each other like, damn, it's supposed to come out that fast. I said, I guess they're just cooking this shit nonstop, whatever. Because we got that little stand at Animal Kingdom. Don't go to that little tree hilltop, what the fuck ever they call. Don't go there and get the fucking pulled pork mac and cheese because they poisoned my ass. Because I ate it and I was like, this is good. It's not like outstanding. It's not like, oh my God, it's the best pulled pork mac and cheese I've made better at my house. But it's whatever. Ate it and then we went to like the dinosaur ride. Mm-hmm. Well, we did the Bugs Life thing. And the Bugs Life thing had the Black Widow spiders coming down. No one told me the spiders finna come there. Not only do I have emetophobia, I got arachnophobia. So these spiders just jumping down. I got the 3D glasses on. I think they about to get me. Yeah. I'm crying. Oh. I've cried. Jamal was holding me like a goddamn dog at that point because that's how much in my lap I was into his lap. I was like, ah! He was like, I screamed straight into Mike. My bad. So he like, I keep forgetting. So like, I'm in his lap, and he's just like, he's rubbing me. He's like, it's okay. Even Gabby was like, like, ooh, we forgot. like, especially Viv. Viv was like, ooh, I forgot they did that. She's like, are you okay, Kimmie? Mind you, the thing is done. She turns around, she goes, Kimmie, are you okay? I literally still have tears streaking down my face. I'm like, no, I'm the only grown-ass adult crying. There's kids literally like, I want to watch it again, Mommy. And I'm saying, like, never again. And they just came from the ceiling. and then Jamal's like,
have you ever been on the Stitch ride when it was... Oh, actually, never mind. No, because it was after.
That's what I'm saying.
The Stitch ride is gone now.
Yeah, because and then we went to dinosaur. We went to like the little dinosaur like thing, and that was cool. I'd actually do that again, but that fucked his stomach up. Like
shaking it around.
Yeah,
it's like a little. Like
he had a chicken salad. He had a chicken salad. He had a chicken salad, but he also had some of my like pulled pork, and that shit fucked him up from there. And he said, he wasn't feeling well from there. And then we went to go run over to Mount Everest, and literally right before we got on the ride, he was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I gotta go. Literally ran and threw up. And like they got him off the ride, threw up or whatever, and then like we had to wait till he got good again to like actually leave the fucking park. Cause I was like, bro, if you don't feel good, I'll tell somebody like get you a golf cart, something, whatever. Yeah, something like get you out. Then we went to the Airbnb, and literally in the car, he started to feel better and look better. My stomach started turning. I was like, oh, I have to shit. Like it was like one of those things where I was like, oh no.
They got me.
I said, oh my God. Because I was like, babe, what did you eat? Is it something you ate? Like,
yeah.
Because we've gone on rides before, and he's eaten before going on rides, and he's been fine. So it's really weird that like he would throw up. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When my stomach did one loop, and I said, oh.
It's because they got the coolers back there, and they got the food just sitting in the cooler, and then it's hot as hell, and you it
was mixing and turning and whatever.
So imagine Caesar salad fucking dressing just sitting out in the hot sun.
It's just too much going on.
Cheese in the sun.
It was too much going on, because literally like we got into the Airbnb. And I looked, and I was like, oh, we got another bathroom. And I ran into the master bathroom, and I sat there for an hour. Yeah. I literally sat there for an hour because I was like, I'm not sure if I'm done. My stomach
I gotta check this shit.
I said, I'm not sure if I'm done.
Make sure. Am I gonna be okay?
Yeah, literally. And then when I came out, Jamal was knocked out on the couch. And I literally walked there, and I laid on the couch, and I knocked out with him. I said, my tummy hurt.
Oh my.
And then Caroline came through, and she's like, hey guys. And I'm like, I've been fighting for my life.
They're literally in a cave, like in the pitch black
dark. It was so dark. She said, are we still going? Yeah. And I told her, I was like, Jamal threw up. I shit myself. Sorry. Like, we're good. Yeah. But then after that, we were fine, because then we had Universal, which was I was actually looking more forward to Universal. I enjoyed Disney. I'm definitely gonna do Disney again. I kind of want to plan to do Disney, but Disney kind of
It is.
It's expensive.
You gotta get it on like a special, like on a like when they have a deal, kind of like how when Universal did
Something.
that. That one day
Even
ticket was the same
Universal-
price as Universal's 3-day ticket. Like
Even Universal
Yeah.
wasn't that expensive.
no, because it was. What do you mean?
Like, it was not that expensive.
Even with their 3-day deal, right?
Yeah.
Like the 3-day deal. Yeah.
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 I was like, the fuck? So we did Universal. I got my robe. I got pictures of my robe. I literally have to act
She literally looks like a little baby.
I
A
look like
little
a child.
baby
I
child.
look like a
She
kid.
literally
was
looks like
like-
her mail is about to come today.
My mail, it already came. It already came.
Oh.
The letter. The
It came
mail,
last night, yeah.
the letter came and I read it and it said, "Congratulations, you've been accepted to Hogwarts. Thank you. You'll be a year one." And I said, "Okay." I
At
don't mind.
27.
I don't mind. You know, I have to start somewhere. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, so I got my robe. The funniest part is we were trying to find how to get the robe. But what did we do before I got my robe?
We went on. No, we didn't go on. We went.
Because we
where
went
did
to
go?
Islands of Adventure straight up. Straight up. That's the only thing we went to was Islands of Adventure. Because remember, that's the day where we had Gabby and Viv.
Yeah.
And we couldn't go to the other park.
Right.
So the first day.
Yeah, that was like the one with the
or
Harry
ju-
Potter
yeah.
land and
Well, I'm
everything.
saying, what the fuck
What
did
do we do first?
Because we did not end up in Harry Potter till way later.
We did the Doom.
Because we ended up on the cartoon part. Yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
Doom.
We did
Oh,
Dr. Doom
oh,
first.
no, I don't. Listen, I'm great with roller coasters. I'm great with like with the drops. And
Yeah.
the roller I'm fine with
Oh,
all of that.
boy.
I do not like straight up and down drop rides. I
What they call 'em
hate it
free
with
fall?
a passion.
They call them free fall,
I
right?
guess so. I do not like free fall up and
Rides.
down.
Ooh, boy.
No,
Mind you, mind you, we were there at like 10. Cause like we were high. Cause
yeah, by the time we got
Gabby,
in there, it was
Gabby
10.
and Viv woke up late, even though they set their alarm,
Mhm.
which is weird because Jamal also set his alarm and it didn't fucking go off.
Yeah, I said hello.
She was like, "So we not going? What the
I
fuck is going
literally
on?"
I was like, hello,
Hello?
I said, are you getting ready? She's like, yeah, at 8. I said, it is 8, babes.
Yeah, and I said, "What?" And then Jamal, the minute you said that, Jamal literally shot up and said, "It is 8. Why did my alarm not go off?" And then he went to his clock alarm, like the clock app,
Yeah.
and it still says 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and it like didn't. It still was like on.
Yeah.
So he was like, "What?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Because I
That's
remember
so weird.
DreamCon, you were like, why didn't you just wake us up? I was like, I didn't want to disturb you. I mean, I don't know if you guys. You're like, no, next time just wake us up. So I was
Yeah.
like, hello.
Yeah, which is so funny because I was like, I'm glad she did that because we would have been like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's another thing. So we woke up, we got dressed or whatever. We were waiting for Gabby because Gabby's alarm did not go off. So we were waiting for Gabby. Gabby was like, "Ooh, our alarm did not go off. We are on our way." So they came to the house, I think 9 or something.
Yeah, something nice.
And then by the time that we got there and parked,
it was like
and
another
moved
40-minute drive to like drive over there.
it was literally like it took forever for everything. So by the time we actually got through the park, like to the actual Islands of Adventure, it was 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
And then we did the Dr. Doom.
Mm-mm.
Oh boy.
Me and Kimmie were both sitting there like, fuck, no, Kimmie, on this shit, no.
Mind you guys,
just
I
don't
actually
like
I
that
actually have my
feeling.
voice back because
Oh,
Orlando had so much pollen, it took my voice with me. It literally took my voice out my fucking throat like Ariel. I said, "Oh, I need that." Okay, so Kimmie could not be as loud as she wanted.
Kimmie was talking.
I was
like-
literally talking like a
Kimmie
smoker.
was
I was
talking
talking like a smoker. I was like, "Oh, I hate my voice. When I have no
Yeah.
voice, I hate my
Yeah.
voice. I already hate my voice now, but I hate it when I really got no fucking voice." I was like, "Ugh, I sound gross. I sound like I smoke. Chain smoke. Like every time you see me, I got something in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, God, I hate that." Literally, so we're on the fucking Dr. Doom ride, and we're like, okay, like, this can't be that bad. Mind you, no one went to that Dr. Doom ride at all. Like, I think
It
like
was like
2
we
people
didn't
went
even-
ahead of us.
The line was literally like
0.
Yeah, we walked right on, like right
Zero.
up the queue, like right
Yes.
to the front. About to
We
get on the ride.
walked. We walked up. They were like, "All right," they locked us in or whatever, and then they sent us up. And it literally goes.
It's like it
woo,
literally
woo.
doesn't even. It like literally shoots you up, and then it's like when you're already doing that whole shooting up, it's like they're gonna drop you. Like you're not gonna
Yeah.
stop. Like when you go to the fair in Miami, and you go to like be there,
Yeah,
the
youth
fair.
fair,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you go to the youth fair in Miami, they have one called the Mega Drop. And when it sends you up, it stops. And like it's a really tall, but it stops right at the top, and you could kind of like look out and like see everything for like at least a good minute or so, and then it drops you. The Doom literally shoots your soul up. It
Mhm.
takes your soul,
It do.
pulls it up, and then it just drops it right in there. You don't pause or nothing.
Yeah,
and
no.
Feeling,
This is what the Dr. Doom ride does, right? It goes woof like that, woof. That's it, woof. It don't. You see how my hand don't even stop a little bit? It just goes up and down.
But you're
and
not going fast enough for me. Go up faster. It goes.
That's what it do. Okay, it's not slow because literally, like, you hear first off, I didn't even know what Dr. Doom was saying. I thought he was speaking Chinese or some shit. Like, I literally was like, "What is happening? I don't want to do this." Woof.
And you're like, "Get the fuck off my ride."
And you're like, mind you, my stomach's still up
I
there.
don't like
My
that
stomach
feeling.
was still up at the Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, no. Then we walked through Cartoon Land or what the fuck ever that was.
It's
that
like
was really cute.
Popeyes or whatever. I don't know what it is.
It literally looked like news strips.
Yeah,
like cartoon
like,
news strips or whatever. I thought that was really cute. I've never seen that before. And then we went to the King Kong ride. I'm not gonna hold you. I see why you don't like that ride. I love that ride, but I
went on it because they were like, "Oh, like let's just," because it was short wait time anyways, and they're like, "Oh, let's just do it anyways," and I was like, "Okay."
It was a really cool. I like the
fine
King
to
Kong
do
ride.
it, but I'm not gonna sit on one side of the ride and I'm gonna close my eyes, and it still caught me off guard. I still saw that man, and
yeah. So the King Kong.
I'm scared of big black man.
That's racist. No, so like the King Kong ride it's like a VR-ish ride.
Yeah, if
like
you ever been
there's
on
certain parts where there's not VR, so they show like an animatronic, and at the very end.
But you're actually like inside of like a physical vehicle.
Yeah,
like
vehicle.
You're inside of like if you're going on like a safari tour, it's kind
Yeah.
of like that. Like you're in one of those
in
type of vehicles.
in that type of vehicle.
And then it kind of goes on the track a little bit and then moves you and it like shakes you, and then both sides are like VR screens.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, so it looks like you're falling down a mountain, and
like they do stuff. They spitting on you. They throwing water
they're
at
just throwing water at you. They're not actually spitting on you.
They're not actually spitting on you. They're just spraying water.
Yeah.
But it was a lot. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a lot, and they kept doing it.
It
was
did.
Like,
I was
like 1, 2. By the time I'm done, I'm like.
Like you really felt like a dinosaur slobbered all over you, because that's what it was, like a dinosaur slobbed on you or whatever. And then like at the very end, like there's like a VR screen of King Kong just like looking at you and just breathing. And no, that's the VR. That's the VR screen, because remember right before the animatronic is the VR screen, and I said, well, that's not so bad. I could look at him. And then we saw the animatronic, and I was like,
what the fuck is that?
I was like,
I literally screamed. I was like, that's that shit I don't like.
Mind you, at this point, Caroline is like, she's like curled up into a ball, and I'm just rubbing her back constantly. I was like, it's okay. And mind you, I'm also scared, so I'm like looking, because I'm like, I need to see it in my vision to make sure it don't get me. So I'm like, it's okay.
It looks so real. Like, I don't
looks
like
too
that.
real. I hate how slow we go around it. I was like,
he's just staring you down. Like, I know you want to eat me. I know.
Yeah, no, it wasn't cute. No, the ride was cute. Besides that, and it was so funny because then Jamal was like laughing or whatever, and I was like, I told you guys, I don't like things that are bigger than me. I don't know what it is that fear so they're bigger than me. It don't make sense. So literally, I'm rubbing Caroline, because I'm rubbing her, because she's like, her head is down, and she's just. And she's screaming, and she's like, I don't like that thing.
And nobody else is screaming. Why is it?
First off, there's literal children with us, and I'm sitting here like, if I was a kid and I seen that big black fucking King Kong gorilla big back bitch in my face, I'd cry too. And you tell me you wouldn't cry?
Yeah.
I would have cried.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because right before we went on that ride, I was telling you guys that in New York, there was like an amusement park or some shit like that. But on one of the rides, they had a really big gorilla. And I forgot to fucking tell my mom so she could fucking fact check me. It was right before you like went to like a certain part of the park. So it's like a certain part of the park, it's just a big, huge. Like you look up and you still gotta be like, damn, it's still more of that damn gorilla. Hated it. Like I would start crying if we had to go near it. So I remember, obviously I'm like 3 or 4. I can't go on that roller coaster, but I hated going near it. So I literally was like, yeah, I really hated that gorilla. And then Caroline was like, no, it's like this weird VR thing with the weird, like she couldn't fucking verbalize. It was an animatronic. So I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Then I seen that King Kong, and it like literally snapped me back to being like a 3-year-old child, being like, no, mommy, I don't like the monkey. No. And Mom being like, it's fake. No, it's not. It's right there. It's like, no, baby, it's fake. But mommy is right there.
I'm still traumatized. I don't know.
No, I'm
like,
so
I'm
upset.
thinking about it right now, and I'm like,
Will I do it
But
again?
I don't know why. It's like when you give birth or whatever they say, you forget the pain of the birth. Like I forgot. Like genuinely, I don't like him at all. Like, I don't want to get back on that ride. I don't know why I thought like, oh no, like this time if I'm sitting on the opposite end of the car, because the last time I went, I was literally like the first.
Being right there, I could not do it. I'd be like,
no. Oh no.
But what was so funny is because you were so traumatized from that moment, you were like, it's on the other side. I'm so sure of it. And I was like, okay. And literally,
I literally knew it. I was like, no. I said it's on the right side. I already know I'm not doing it.
Yeah, she was like, I gotta be here.
Because Jamal was like, oh, you could go. I said, I said, no, I'm not the first one to go. He said, so why aren't you trying to get on? Hold on. I don't know if I want to sit. I said, no. I said, all I know is I'm not gonna be sitting there.
And we sat on the correct side because I remember being so close to Caroline and so like all up on her because I was like, ooh, that's really, I don't like that. So it was really fucking funny. Yeah.
But yeah, so the only ride in that park that I really, really wanted to go on was, well, actually it was two rides. It was Hagrid's and it was Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
But when I was looking at the fucking map, literally it was delayed. It was delayed for the whole day. But at that time, I didn't even know. I was just like, oh, maybe it'll come back or whatever. I was checking that map all day because I was like, there's no way.
I think it was
all the way
for
over here and I'm not going to get on Velocicoaster.
It had to be for maintenance or something.
I don't know.
It had to,
yeah,
for them
maybe
to be for like a whole day.
Yeah.
It probably was. Yeah. Like for maintenance, and if we did go up to, probably because we never went
it
up
actually did end up like, but we had already like gotten all the way back to the Airbnb. Like it actually did come up like 7 or 8 or whatever time we got back, and I looked at it and I said, fuck.
No, but I think it was maintenance. I fully believe it was maintenance, and I feel like if we went up to the Velocicoaster, because we never went up to Velocicoaster, we just like walked past and you're like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I feel like we walked up to it, they probably would have been like, oh, it's down for maintenance.
No, and but the guy, what did he say? I think he actually did say that. What did he say? No, he just said it was gonna be delayed for at least an hour when I had walked up. So I was like, oh, okay. So I said it's only gonna be an hour. We could do something else, come back, and it was delayed the whole rest of the day.
Yeah, and I think
that man lied to me.
No, I think at that point it was delayed for an hour, and then they probably realized they needed more work on it, and probably just delayed it for the rest of the day, and then got it back up to see if it was running or whatever, and then. So
then after that, we were like, let's go to Harry Potter Land.
Because Jurassic Park is right there.
Yeah, and Kimmie was literally like,
I was in my uniform.
What she wants.
I was in my uniform.
She was in her uniform. Like, I was like,
that's
my
stupid
what she
tie
to do.
Oh,
God. So that's when we finally went to go and get the robe.
And we got the robe, and I put the robe on, and I was very happy. And then we did the Hagrid's motorbike because I was right there. So we ended up going.
We got into the line for Hagrid's motorbike.
Yeah.
And then we did like the whole because they got the whole fucking tunnel system to get on that ride. You getting cramped down and underground, and then you finally get onto the ride. And I just knew, I was like, I thought I remembered there being spiders. So before we got, but the thing is, what's so funny is like literally I was like, oh Kimmie, I was like, I'm gonna tell you which rides have spiders. I don't want to know. I was like, okay.
No. I said I want to know. I said, please.
No, I said I'm gonna tell you which spider. And you were like, I don't want to. I said, okay, fine. So when the ride comes and it has spiders, I'm not gonna tell you.
No. I said I want. I don't think you got me. I don't think you heard me. I never said I don't want to know. I said I want to know. No. I said I want to know. So because I said I don't want to have what happened with Viv happen to me, where I'm just sitting here, all happy, Bug's life. Spider. I don't want that. And that's what I literally said. I said, no, I want to know. I did say I want to know.
Didn't want to know in advance. I said, okay,
no,
then I won't tell you.
No, I said, you. I said,
when we were at the Airbnb.
Yes.
And I said,
yes, and I said, I want to know.
No,
and then you were like, okay, I'm not gonna tell. I was like, hold on now.
No, you said.
I said there's only one.
Know.
I said there's only one ride that I know where the spiders are coming from because that's the Forbidden Forest bullshit. But they don't took that ride completely out.
That's what you said. You said you already knew where all the spiders were because you know that when the Forbidden Forest.
I said that's the only ride I know.
So you said you didn't want to know because you already know.
No,
so I said, I said okay. I said since you already know then. I said since you already know then, I don't need to tell you.
I literally
already know. I don't gotta tell you.
She took it as I know all of them. I said no. I already know one of them.
Because she said it like, I know the Forbidden Forest got the spiders. You don't gotta tell me.
No, I literally said the one. I said the one.
I'm not gonna tell you which ride got the spider.
Yeah.
So then we get on Hagrid's, but I remember it having like something drop down, but I thought it was spiders, so that's why I was like, Kimmie, before we literally were like
no.
on the ride.
First off, before we even get on the ride, right? I'm in my robe and I'm gonna ride the ride with Gabby. I said, Gabby, we're gonna ride this ride together. She's like, okay, cool. Right before we get on, they go, oh, anybody who has a robe on has to be in the sidecar. And I was like, oh, well, Gabby doesn't want to be in the sidecar because she's like, no, I need something to protect me. She's like, I need to be on the motorbike. She want to be on the motorbike, little sidecar. And I was like, I want to be on the motorbike, so that's the whole point. I paired up with Gabby, and the guy was like, you just gotta take your robe off, because I was like, bro, like let me leave my robe on. Like, what the fuck is a robe?
Maybe people be going like this, and then they roll.
But right behind them. Yeah. I had it clipped, but whatever. So
but that goes so fast. Like
it does. No. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good quality of
it better fucking
yeah, it better
for
be.
the price that
yeah,
you're asking for.
$140
goddamn dollars.
Yeah, no, it was pretty. Yeah, it was worth it. So I literally had to like quickly take off like my robe, give it to Gabby, jump into the motorbike, get clicked onto the motorbike, and then Gabby put on the robe. And I told her, I was like, click it. I literally told her, I was like, fucking put the button over it. So she like fucking puts the button on it, whatever. And then she sits down in the sidecar and they put us down. And then I'm like, ooh, like I feel like I have to hold on to the handlebars. Here go Caroline, bitch ass. She gonna turn around and be like, Kimmie, there's spiders.
Like we're like slowly like, cause we're all strapped in now, and we're like slowly moving.
Literally all strapped.
I said, Kimmie, I just want you to know, this one has spiders. I
and
turned
she
back around.
turned
She's like, what the fuck? I was like, I just wanted to know. You said you didn't want to know, so now I'm telling you that. No. How you gonna just tell me right now that they got spiders? We arguing to the right. You should have told me that earlier.
Because she told us this right before,
like we're about to clear,
right before we hit that little speed bump to like take off on the ride. She's like, yeah, there's spiders. So I'm cussing her ass out, and then she gonna turn around and be like, no. And I was like, and Gabby, oh my god, Gabby she wasn't,
but you weren't even expecting like how fast the ride was gonna
go.
No,
I wasn't
expecting it. Was just like, yeah, like we're going, and I'm like, here we go. Like I need the adrenaline of a roller coaster to set my life right.
Yes.
I need the adrenaline to knock my soul back into place. Because if I don't have that,
I know it was
I don't know how I'm gonna live. Like,
I know, but it was so funny because Caroline literally was like, wee, yay, and then you just heard Gabby like, no. Like Gabby,
and I'm like
was
turning around. I'm like
losing
turning
it.
around to check on them. I'm like, yeah, guys. So
Gabby's like scrunched up, crying. I'm like, this is fun, yay! Gabby's like, no, please, no. That's all I heard on my side was no.
So then like we get into like this dark part of the ride, and I'm like, the things fall down, but it wasn't spiders. It was
devil's snare.
Yeah, it wasn't actually spiders. I remember because when I went with my stepmom, she literally like, I was like, oh, I think those are spiders, and she literally started like panicking. Like she was like
that's so funny.
Because she does not do centipedes. She's really terrified of centipedes and like spiders. So she just I was like, oh, I think those are spiders. And I was like, oh no, it's not spiders. So that's I think why I remember it being spiders. Yeah. It's not actually a spider.
It's because you fucking scared her.
I did.
You scared her
unintentionally.
Yeah, unintentionally. That bitch like
she's about to have a heart attack, and then it drops you into oblivion.
I was like, the devil snares happened, and it was so funny because
spoiler alert though. Oh, you're gonna try to go to
whatever. It's been open since like 2019.
Oh, that's still like a spoiler though.
Oh, whatever.
It was
the devil's snare comes down, and it's so funny because like I didn't really look up because Caroline was like, oh, it's a spider, so I didn't look up until I heard Hagrid be like, oh, it's devil's snare.
Yeah. What turned off?
I don't know. Which one keeps turning off?
I think it's mine. I mean that one. Yeah. Oh well, just keep going.
Okay, yeah. So like, so I forgot in Devil's Snare, which is like the first movie, you know, they're trapped in Devil's Snare, and the best way to get out of Devil's Snare is just to stay still and fall. Or you say the spell, and I forgot what the spell was, and I sat there and was like, I was trying to go through my spell codex. I was like, hold on, I know this one, right? I think it was like a lock no more or something like that. I can't remember that one, but it was basically like you have to show like a light because they're afraid of a light. So it was so funny because like we just kind of stayed there, and then we dropped, and when we dropped, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. Even though I forgot that's what Devil's Snare is. You stay still and you drop. But that drop was crazy.
Yeah,
and
then like, you go, and then you keep going backwards.
And you go like forward and go backwards. It was so much craziness. You go forwards, backwards, you swinging all around,
and
dropping
very fast. I think it was like 60 miles per hour. Or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 60. We had looked it up.
It was 60. Yeah,
because Velocicoaster was 70. 70 or 75.
And Cheetah is like 80.
Yeah,
that's at Busch Gardens. Oh my gosh, you want to lose your soul?
that was amazing.
Your soul won't even catch you by the time you figure out the ride's done.
Like when you like, you know, like when like in cartoons when they go like really fast, they stop and
they're
their
like
eyeballs,
behind,
like their eyeballs come back, and that's how I felt on the Cheetah. I was like, oh,
right.
And they're like, get up, get out.
You're like, bye. Like how? How do I do that? You just launched me into the oblivion.
You literally took my whole entire
I
body.
literally almost went to space. And the thing about the cheetah is like it literally goes so fast up and
Down.
down. It doesn't even like go. You know, like some roller coasters just click, 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 click.
Nope.
And then you go. No, cheetah goes. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Cheetah's insane. But we did the Hagrid's ride. Hagrid's ride was so much fun. And then we did the Hippogriff. Hippogriff is cute. Hippogriff is cute. The Hippogriff ride was definitely cute.
Oh, the wooden ride.
Yeah, the little literally, he's like, mind your head, and you like you're supposed to duck down, and then like you take like 2 fuck turns, and then he's like, good job, you guys made it back, and I'm like, thanks, Hagrid. I did nothing. But then we did the other ride,
like the VR ride where they put you on like that crane, and then
I want to do that again.
You're kind of like
so bad.
And, like yeah, it's interesting. But that one did have spider.
That did
really big spider.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Cause like my ears was a little sensitive and I heard click 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 and I said, oh that sound like spider legs, and I said and the whole entire time like Carolyn's like,
no, he said the devil. What he said, the forest. He said the forest.
Oh no, yeah. So he was like oh, we're heading into the forbidden forest, and I said,
oh hell no.
This is such a cute ride, but it was really disorienting because like your like eyes is closed and they're like fucking
they're
flinging
just,
you, and I was like, I have no clue where I'm at. I have no clue where I'm at.
Feet up, like you're literally like a phone, like literally going like this.
No, and then my phone was in my pocket, and my phone kept coming out.
Oh my
gosh!
Go
back down and come back and go down and go down, and even my wand was hitting me at one point. So I was like, damn.
Where am I going?
It's like, God damn.
Yeah.
Still such a fun ride. I'll do that ride again.
Yeah. But then we end up getting butterbeer. Oh, actually, we saw like the little showing. You took a picture of I took a picture, 2 pictures. So I took the first picture of when they came out. The people came out at the show and they were singing songs. They were singing their little Hogwarts song. I think the Hogwarts school song. That's what the song they were singing. And then after that ride, we came back and they were doing the Goblet of Fire with like the ladies of, I forgot the ladies of which, but basically they did the Goblet of Fire with the 3 houses. The girls was dancing, the men were dancing and flipping and doing tricks and shit like that, which is really cool. So I took a picture of that. And then we were in line for the frozen butterbeer. I got the frozen butterbeer. That's pretty good. And they have, and guy, I'm dairy free.
Yeah.
I cannot eat dairy or I will literally combust and die.
She will literally combust.
At this point, I'm just gonna say I'm allergic to it because I haven't.
You actually are.
I
actually are.
But I haven't taken the test yet, so I don't want to say. But
no,
like,
but you are.
Literally, I'm allergic to it. Yeah. So the dairy, they have like a dairy free version, and it's actually so good.
I think I tasted it. And I was like, oh yeah, this tastes exactly the same.
Oh yeah, everybody tasted it. And they're like, oh, it tastes the same.
It literally tastes the same. So you can't even taste the difference.
Yeah.
But
so I was like, oh, thank you.
They actually ate that down.
The only thing is that it's not like at the like stands. You have to go inside the 3 Broomsticks restaurant. To get it. But
yeah, so we did that. We got the frozen butter beer, and then we did the Hulk.
Yeah, we went backwards. We like went around.
We did the Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I was about to say we did the Dr. Seuss little and I was so convinced that it was a roller coaster. I said, why are we being strapped in?
No. And then you scared Gabby because they were like, oh, and we're going to go fast. And she said,
no, I literally turned around. I said, fast. I said it was. I was like, watch this be like the Willy Wonka, like when Willy Wonka takes him to the cave and they go slow at first and then they start going like that. I said, hold on. She was trying
to convince everybody, and I was like, God,
I said,
it's for
why
children.
Are we being strapped in?
No, she's like, why were you strapped in?
Bar strapped in
and then across the tracks, there's like this older black lady with the biggest old black lady purse I've ever seen get strapped on her, and I said, but even they would not have her have that.
Even if it was a Willy Wonka type ride, she wouldn't have lost her purse, okay? Because a black woman gonna hold on to her purse. She was not gonna lose her purse up in there.
Secure. We know that's not going nowhere.
We don't need to strap that down. She gonna keep it, and she would have if they started.
They would have. It was just so funny because
I went upside down. Her purse would be. And she wouldn't lose not one content up in that purse.
Nope, nothing.
She'll put it under her titties. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah.
It was just so funny because she tried to convince us it was going to go fast. It did not. It was cute though. I like that it went through like that little restaurant.
Yeah, a little nice view. Yeah.
And then they smart because then they drop you off and then you start smelling the most wonderful fucking
delicious
dessert like smell, cinnamony smell. Oh my God. That day I almost bought shit. I swear to God, I almost spent my paycheck on that shit. I was about to get. I said, think about it now, I'm drooling. Think about it now, I'm drooling.
I really want to like taste the butterbeer again.
Oh, butterbeer and
the donuts.
Butterbeer with them voodoo donuts would have had
I
me
want a
dead.
voodoo donut like so bad. I've been thinking about it. It's been on my mind.
It has been on mine.
It's been on my mind. I'm not gonna lie.
I took one bite and I said,
I literally was looking up. I said, "Is there a voodoo donut?" I was like, "Is there a voodoo donut near me, bro?" They said they're gonna put one in Miami, and they said it was supposed to drop like last week, and it's still not open. I said, "Hold on." Because if I ever go back down to Miami, I'm getting a voodoo donut.
I'm getting a donut. Yeah.
It's so good.
Ooh,
It was like so much better than I actually thought it was gonna be.
Like an actual donut.
Yeah, it was actually like $3.
That happened.
And it was dairy free.
Yeah, it was dairy free, but it was on the third day, and it was so.
That was like that was the
on
last
the third day,
yeah.
but it was just so funny because she was in the car and she took like 2 bites, and she was like,
I was
"Kimmie,
like,
you gotta eat this."
I said,
we're in the middle of a conversation. She said, "Kimmie, no, you gotta eat this."
I was like, "I'm so sorry, Kimmie, but I gotta hand you this right now because I swear I'm gonna eat the rest of it if I don't hand it to you. But I want you to taste this because it literally tastes."
Yeah,
so
she's like, "It tastes so
good."
good." I took a bite and I hate sprinkles, and I'm like, the sprinkles is popping in my mouth, but that donut.
It was like the first bite I took, I was like, "Oh, it's just standard." Then I was chewing, and I said,
No.
that's
the type of that's the type of donut where if you're like in a compromised like situation, you be moaning out loud, like holding onto the table, like God damn,
that donut was good. Like I don't think I'm even glazing at that point.
No,
I don't think that we're glazing because it's really good.
It's
actually.
so good.
It was it was a strawberry donut with sprinkles, but the other one too that I had, it was like an Oreo one.
That
was also good.
I needed to. Oh my!
Don't worry about it, because
I know when they come into Miami,
when they come into Miami, we gonna be there. Okay.
Open a date.
Open a date. We're the first customers up in there. Okay.
Oh, can I get
if
that
you
one?
Go back to Orlando. Yeah, we getting a voodoo donut.
Oh,
like,
every day.
Every day of that trip because it's so
we
good.
ordered before, and
right?
Because boy, that was good.
Take it back to the Airbnb because oh my gosh, it was delicious.
Thinking about it now,
right?
Got me riled up.
Right?
Got me riled up.
I been thinking about that and the butterbeer because I really like the frozen butterbeer. It was really good. Like
it was so good. I thought of girl, and technically, me and Jim also have like one free day.
Okay.
Because we had like the 3 days we didn't get to use it. So I told him, I was like,
I just want to just go back, get a butterbeer, walk out. Like, so
I'm gonna get us a dozen donuts and come back and be like, Caroline, I'm like, Caroline,
put the strawberry, the Oreo.
There
was like so many, and I like that on their list. There literally was so many other options that were dairy free. They literally had like a lot,
a lot of stuff,
gluten free version. They had a longer list of like dairy free options as well. I was just like,
they had a lot of options for a lot lot of people, which is very good.
Yeah.
And they, boy, that's they dairy free. I wonder what the fuck the dairy tastes
that's
like.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, does the dairy taste?
I don't know. I don't know.
It
but
must.
They gotta.
Yeah, because I'm like, the dairy free tastes that good. What the dairy must ascend or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, second day. Sorry. Damn.
We might not even get to the second day. We'll get back to you on the second day. Okay. But just know what you know. You know. If you know, you know. That's what J-Lo said.
Oh my God.
If you know, you know. That voodoo donut and the butterbeer.
Oh God, they're so good.
Those are the things you need to eat at Universal. Okay.
Yeah.
At least you won't get food poisoning.
No, at Universal we did not get food poisoning, so they cook their shit properly.
They actually put. But that's why I like to, when we go to like the parks, actually eat at like a standing restaurant, like actually, like, you know, the only place was like the kebab place, whatever that wasn't, but like actually eat at a standing restaurant, because some of these parks, it's like you're eating like basically like fair food. They got like a refrigerator. They got a refrigerator in the back, and they're like, you know, they just, if it's like a real, supposed to be like real chicken and stuff, why would I want you to pull that out from a cooler that's been sitting there the whole day? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, anyways, ending the second day, we did the Dr. Seuss ride, and then we split up because Vivian really wanted to ride a water ride. And Jamal was like, oh, his favorite ride in Universal is that water ride, so they might as well go back to Jurassic Park. And Gabby,
and then you went on Hulk.
Yeah, and that's when we went on Hulk, because Gabby was supposed to go on Hulk with us. Mm-hmm. And then we got close, so we went to use the bathroom because we're like, damn, we haven't used the bathroom. We went to the bathroom. Gabby came back and she said, I'm gonna go on a water ride.
The whole time she was saying,
she said, I don't like to be wet. I don't want to be wet. I don't want to be wet. I don't want to go on a water ride.
I don't want to go on a water ride. As soon as we saw the Hulk and we saw like the entrance is right there, she's like, so I'm gonna go in. She said, actually, I'm gonna go on the Jurassic Park ride. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was just me and Caroline in the ride the whole entire time. And then Caroline was like telling me, she's like, oh, it's not that bad. Actually, it is that bad. I said it's bad for me because it'd be knocking my head around like a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
And I get a headache. That's the reason why we saved it for last two instead of doing it first. Because last time I did it first, I had a headache the whole entire time. And I was like, I don't want her to have that. And then it was so bad. And especially since we were outside mostly, you would have literally killed yourself. Yeah,
so
I would have jumped. at the Velocicoaster. I don't know. I would have jumped on a Hagrid's motorbike. Like
you would have jumped something.
Nah.
And I was like, I told her.
But then when we went, it was like, I guess because like you have like food in you and like, you know, it was just, I was also holding onto the bars like literally like this so that my head wouldn't like ping pong around. Even then, when I got off, I still had like a slight headache. But as I was walking, I drank some water. It like went away. I didn't have to take medicine.
Yeah,
again.
but my head did not ping pong because she's like, oh, my head be beep, 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 beep,
My
beep.
boom. Damn.
So I was scared because I was like, damn, it's really bad, it's really bad, it's really bad. And then there was like a little girl behind us. And I said, Kimmie, if a little girl could do it, I could do it too. And if a little girl could do it, I could do it too. And literally, like, we jumped on and we like took off. Like,
no, there was the other girl got
oh
off.
yeah, I was like, was it this one? Yeah, there was like a group of like teenagers in front of us, and like there were girls, and they were sitting there talking, yep. And then they get on the ride, and
they literally pulled the bars down.
the bars down, click and clack.
And then the guy is sitting there, he's like, oh, 4, and he like lifts it back up. I didn't realize why they did, but Kimmie was like, oh yeah, the girl
behind us starts losing her shit. They clicked us in, and I because I'm very like, once I right before I go on like a roller coaster, it's like that euphoria of I'm already here. If I die, I'm already here. Like there's no going back.
Right.
So it's like I'm already euphoria. Like I'm not even scared at this point. I don't feel nothing, right? And I literally, it's like almost slow motion. I look to my right and I see the person that's operating the ride, like in the little box, and you have the window, and he goes like this, right? And then the person goes back
and
like this.
He was counting down too. He goes 5.
Yeah, so 4. He goes like this, and then he starts counting. And then the person goes, I'm sorry, can we stop the ride? I need to get off. She starts freaking out behind us. And then that's when the person's like, he literally goes like this or some shit. And he stops. He literally stops counting, and they were like, oh, row 4, which is like behind us. They picked up the row. She like hops off. She jumped the fuck off the ride, because literally the minute she hops off, they click everybody back in. They start counting. We go. And mind you, I was like, ooh. I don't know. I was like, now she want to get off the ride.
And I didn't hear none of this. I was just like, I was like, huh?
Because
I was like, because I was trying to. I was like, please. I don't want a headache that bad ever again in my life.
You're like,
I was like, maybe if I put my hands like this. I was like, how much space is in between my hands and these
she was
bars?
over here calculating shit,
ping pong across the street.
And I heard that, and that's what scared me, because I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Now how bad is that?
Yeah.
Like she gotta get off the ride.
She was
like she started losing her mind,
yeah.
and then you know how the Hulk ride goes. It like stops there, and it's like, doo, and then you hear
and
Hulk.
He started moaning. He
moans
moans louder so it's your ear.
You're like, ugh. And I told her, I said the whole ride was good. Just I don't like that. I don't like him moaning in my ear.
He squirts us out.
like, and mind you, when you're on the ride, it sounds different than when you're not on the ride and when you're walking past it.
Nah, even when you're walking past it, still sound like he be moaning.
No, it sounds like he's screaming. He's like, ah, right? We on the ride. He was like, I'm like, oh God. I remember something because I held on, and then the Hulk was like, and then we shot off, and I remember my face was like, I don't like that. Why he gonna do that in my ear? If you gonna moan somewhere else.
But then you're literally being like shot to high heaven anyway, so you're like.
No, it wasn't
just,
bad.
The ride is kind of rocky. It really is. 'Cause I think a lot of people do end up getting a
me.
headache on the whole ride. Is like it's not as smooth as Velocicoaster.
No,
like
Velocicoaster was smoother.
You feel like when it's like
yeah, like you feel more of
like
it.
Rip Ride Rocky. You also feel like you could really feel the jitters of the ride when you're on it. You know?
Yeah, but the Hulk wasn't that bad. It was definitely way more hyped up than
yeah.
thought.
I think I don't know. Last time it was just crazy. I just boom. Literally knocked my soul out of my head.
Yeah, but I can see why people like hype that up, and always like that's always like a long line. It's pretty good. And then the third day, I'm gonna like really quickly wrap it up. The third day,
we're just gonna have to tell them another day. We're gonna have to tell them a whole another motherfucking day. That's the end of this episode.
Well, we
left
left 2 episodes on cliffhangers.
Oh well.
Aww.
So next episode, girly talk, and we'll finish Universal.
Yeah.
But
actually, why don't we need to write that down?
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
But that's the end of this episode.
Yes, it is.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, fucking Twitter, Facebook. and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But yeah. Thank you guys.
Yep, thank you.
That's C&K signing out.